What says you, Eddie Johnson?
Yeah, anytime you deal with a struggling team, but they have a new coach, they have new energy, you got to match it. Especially with Anthony Edwards and Karl-Anthony Towns Jr., they can devastate you if you don't. And you got to communicate off Towns. I mean, he is so tough inside. I'm sure the Suns are going to double. I talk about that old home feeling. You know he is ramped up to come back to Phoenix and play against his former team.
DA working inside, but good recovery defensively there by Minnesota. Looking to get it to Karl-Anthony Towns on the face-up. Fires and connects.
This is why he's so tough.
Yeah, those 4 steals in the last 2 games, tied with 3 other players for the longest streak of 4 steal games in the league this season, as Cat fires that one out of bounds. Here's Cat facing up here, working on DA. Drops it off to Layman, who's able to snake his way down the lane, gets a left-hand finish.
And the Suns weren't running that as well at times. Well, you're coming across and screening on the baseline, it's hard to get over it.
Cat with a quick catch and shoot 3. Franchise leader in 3-point knockdowns. DA can't handle the pass.
Tried to make
back-to-back turnover.
Rules change all the time. You either follow them or you get a ticket. That was a ticket.
Cat off the spin inside. Misses the bunny.
Question mark if he really loved the game before the draft.
Cat able to pluck it away.
Oof.
Man, little highlight reel finish. Towns just muscles his way inside. Monty Williams has seen enough. He'll get the timeout with Minnesota in front by 3. If that's not a foul, I'm not sure what is. As Towns step back and answers with the triple. Towns already with 11 points on 5 of 7 from the field, make it 12 now. Good free throw shooter at 87%. Boy, this guy has endured a lifetime worth of pain, and you're just happy to see him healthy, happy to see him on the floor.
They have that newfound energy, and they're playing really smarter than what they did.
Towns pulling out all the bag of tricks when the step back comes up short there.
Yeah, it's fun. It's fun for teams to be able to go through this, and I think especially for Minnesota and just trying to find themselves. And Suns are looking at this as we're supposed to win.
Putting his offensive game to work here tonight as he fires across to Cat, who promptly knocks down another 3. Yeah, the Suns have the last 6 games now average about 15 turnovers per game after staking at around 9 turnovers per game the previous 7. So
the dangerous part about games like this, when you feel like you can beat a certain team. A guy like Karl-Anthony Towns can't get hot and carry them home. Right. And that's always my fear when you play a weak team.
Have been set up by multiple Phoenix turnovers.
Leading the dunks. FanDuel Pick'em is not happy. 1.5.
Edwards on the drive, grabbed there by Crowder, forcing him to give it up. Edwards looking at an even longer 3. Towns with the offensive glass. Finds Edwards right to the rim. Edwards looking at an even longer 3. Towns with the offensive glass. Finds Edwards right to the rim. Towns trying to turn the corner. DA seals it off.
Yeah, trying to draw that foul, not getting it.
Book head down, barrels to the basket.
So, I mean,
he just had a college crush.
Exactly.
He wasn't falling in love.
Exactly.
Towns swatting away at Saric, and just too long, too strong. Book works off the Saric screen. Crowder on the catch and shoot 3.
I'd rather Chris Paul take that. I know he's going to be unselfish. That's just him and his nature.
Towns now facing up on the defender Saric. Looks for a cutter, finds one in Hernan Gomez.
No, it's too easy. I mean, Monty's got a lot to talk about here at halftime. Really break down a lot of the mistakes the Suns have made here in the first half.
26 points in the paint allowed as Paul able to bait Towns into the foul call.
He was a little angry at the backboard on that.
He had 22 field goal attempts, says Book, haunting another three. He had 22 field goal attempts in the loss Tuesday night to the Lakers. He already has 9. Here's Rubio, his return to the Valley, just 4 points as the Suns turn him over. Book on the run out again.
And we got so used to seeing them, but the Suns weren't always winning. I think everybody on the Suns now senses that he is in a serious groove. I mean, he has 28 points already. But good for him. It helps the Suns.
Boy, they call a third foul on DeAndre Ayton, and we saw the replay on the big board overhead. First in a back-to-back here is Towns able to jump down the lane. Towns, like Book, in his 6th season. Season high 6 assists for Mikal Bridges. His career high 8 that came early last season. As Edwards on the drive gets the finish and the foul.
You say tough, he says easy.
Yeah. Towns. How about the little footwork from Cat? Footwork from Cat.
Well, that drives Monty crazy, right? You hit a jumper, they got to take it out of bounds, and they get a layup. And that's something that you have to really pay attention to.
Rubio on the drive, kicks to a cutter, gets redirected. And a nice recovery inside there by Jaden McDaniels.
Booker does not shoot air balls. Foul.
Well, now you've got 13 of 18. Towns on a tough spin and a better finish. And Monty Williams wants to know, how's that not over the back? Book trailing the play, gets the block. Chris Paul is up off the bench. You've got 3 officials on the floor. And Monty Williams wants to know, how's that not over the back? Book trailing the play, gets the block. Chris Paul is up off the bench. You've got 3 officials on the floor. Good to see Abdul back on the floor dealing with that sore right knee. Towns trying to follow, can't get it. Payne. Good to see Abdul back on the floor dealing with that sore right knee. Towns trying to follow, can't get it. Payne. Good to see Abdul back on the floor dealing with that sore right knee. Towns trying to follow, can't get it. Payne. Here's Karl-Anthony Towns, he's got 30. The rookie Edwards with 34, and now give it 33 for Karl-Anthony Towns. But he's got his hands full here with this guy.
Yeah, they're going to go at him for sure.
Towns on a tough turnaround, and the Suns will happily force Cat into those kind of looks. Edwards able to slip inside, get the finish, and the foul. Edwards with a career high. Suns by 3, led by 15 in the 3rd. Towns wide open behind the stripe.
Not missed.
Down it goes.
I'm telling you.
Tied at 107. Edwards takes the handoff in traffic, collides with Crowder, gets it off the glass, and the foul. Here's Edwards outside. Paul checking him defensively. Deep 3 on the way from Towns. Rattles it in. Our 9th tie of the night. 16 lead changes in this one. Most of them came in that first half. Edwards inside. CP3 nearly had another steal, but Edwards just too strong.
And so now Chris Finch wants the fact that a guy is going one-on-one full court, going 100 miles an hour to the rim, is not trying to score. Okay. All right.
They're last in the league in free throw attempts at 18. They've only got 17 tonight. And this is a terrific free throw shooter.
It would have been tough to give him touches tonight because of the athleticism of Minnesota. I think would have bothered him. Yeah, he definitely tried to miss it.